takeoff.
Is that the Wing GoPro?
Departure is advised ground control, direction of flight. Notice airman, cranes located 0.73 nautical miles south of the departure end of runway 17, 200 feet AGL and below. Advise owners contact the information hotel.
You can jump right up there and then we're going to load everyone in behind you.
Okay.
There's an ashtray in here.
Oh.
Funny.
That's very, yeah.
Okay. Find the other window. Yeah, late 70s. Okay, and then you've got a shoulder belt that goes across.
Okay. Cool. 1060-904 Bravo, Ogden ground, runway 17, taxi via Echo, across the approach end of runway 35, Bravo Alpha Delta.
Ogden ground, Centurion 6094 Bravo, one more local flight. We're over at EcoFlight with Hotel 17 or 17 via Echo, across 35 Bravo Alpha Delta, Centurion 94 Bravo.
Rachel, I'm predicting that you're going to find some poetry up here.
You can't not find it.
Ogden Tower, Centurion 6094 Bravo, ready 17.
Centurion 6094 Bravo, Ogden Tower, hold short runway 17.
Hold short 17, Centurion 94 Bravo. Okay, clear to go, northwest 17, below 5500, Centurion 94 Bravo.
And we'll do essentially a counterclockwise loop, turning west right around the Willard Spur and the Bear River Bay, the Bear River Migratory Bird Refuge, going over Promontory Point, Causeway, and then looping south back kind of over Fremont and Antelope Island, and then back this direction. I think that's the Weber River, and the second largest tributary to Great Salt Lake, behind the Bear River and followed by the Jordan River. Willard Bay at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and we're just getting ready to fly directly over the Willard Spur, which is another amazing wetland area that's essentially only accessible by airboat. And straight ahead is the Bear River Migratory Bird Refuge, and if any of you haven't taken the opportunity to get out there on their 12-mile dirt road auto tour loop, it is amazing. Migration, if it's not happening now, it will be happening soon, and the cacophony of birds and colors and sounds out there is otherworldly.
Haven't been, let me know and I'll take you.
Cool.
Favorite place.
Huh. I haven't.
And home to one of the largest white-faced ibis colonies on the planet. Did I say that? On the planet?
On this planet?
Exactly.
As far as we know.
I love that bumper sticker that says there is no planet B.
Ogden Tower, Skylane 3524 Foxtrot, holding short of 17, ready to go, short delay on the runway.
This is 3524 Foxtrot, Ogden Tower, short delay, westbound approved, out below 5,500, class Delta, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Compass mineral evaporation ponds, and those are mostly fed with brines from the north arm of the lake that come in through the Behrens Trench. The causeway that starts running, you can see it running to Promontory Point. From there it continues west to the west side of the lake. you can see that swath of water moving north between us and Promontory Point, and it starts to get thinner. And as we get a little bit closer, we will see where that meets the end of the Bear River and where the Bear River actually connects to the lake. It is connected right now, but it's not always connected, and I would expect this summer and this fall we will see the end of the river rather than the river connecting to the bay, which then connects to the lake through our own dike and berm system. Makes me think a little bit about Lord of the Rings, as Gandalf says, "You shall not pass." Coming up on the right side, you'll see obviously all the pink hues of the north arm of the lake, and then the straight-lined pink channel, which is the Behrens Trench that stops here at roughly 3 o'clock right now, and from there those brines are pumped into the Compass mineral ponds. Kind of amazing that that trench runs all the way across the lake, and the heavy brines travel underneath the water of the lake to make it over to this side. And with all of this shoreline to the right too, interesting to think about the perspective of how 1 foot of elevation change has an exponential impact on the area shore that is exposed, and lake bed flying directly over Fremont Island now.
We mentioned on the last trip how unusual it is to almost have a land bridge over to, remind me the name of that island?
Antelope Island.
Antelope, yeah. So you could walk the causeway and make it over there.
True 904 Bravo, unable the northwestbound turn quite yet. Suggest hitting that 200 when able.
Okay, 200, we've got the twin 7 in sight. Cross 21 at Delta Centurion, Upper Bravo.
Rock 18, runway 17, clear to land.